Hey all, welcome back. In the previous clips, I was explaining about the Master Pyraminx, conventions, terminologies, and how we solved the first step where we had the diamonds fixed in the place. So this is the next step. So we are going to solve the center edges that you're talking. So there are few rotational algorithms that are there, and I've seen that it is actually good, but I have been a very enthusiastic person more to understand it intuitively rather than going through algorithms. So as a person with a normal IQ, I think it'll be easy if you do it intuitively, but if you want to go through the algorithms, I'll just provide them in the descriptions. Rather than going as an exclusive algorithms, it'll be easy if you understand and visually inspect this and then do it. Master Pyraminx is one of the Rubik's cubes which allows you to inspect it and then do it based on your visual inspection rather than just going through algorithms, because essentially you'll be able to figure out where the pieces will be moving as we are doing this algorithms, as we are doing this moves. Okay, that being said, now if you see this, as I said, the center is not important. We are bothered about the corners. The corners are already in position. So let's look at what are the, if we take the yellow, I mean, that's a normal place where we start. So if you look at the yellow diamonds, it's already fixed. And you need to have these three center edges as the yellow, the primary edges as the yellow. And for you to get it, you should look at where the edges are, and you see this one is here. It is actually reverse. And if you see this yellow should come on the top, and if you see the colors, you'll see the left hand side being blue, right hand side being red, and this is yellow, and the bottom is green. So if you look at this and keep it, you see the yellow here. And whenever you have a position where you have a blue and a yellow, the base portions, for example, if you keep it as this is your F front portion, the bottom portion, which is the D, if you see this color, this is the one that moves either to this or this position. If you want to actually rotate this, it is a rotational algorithm, which is a bit complicated, and I would rather do this because each of these movements has impact on the other edges, right? These three pieces, 1 2 3 and 1 2 3, these pieces, the 6 edges, they have a interrelation, because whenever there is a movement, it will have an movement of the other pieces also. So if I want to position this, for example, if I see the front facing edge as yellow and I want to fix the yellow here in either of the place, I should have the yellow in the bottom. If I have the yellow in the bottom, then it would either go here or here. So if you see the front facing color as blue and the bottom is yellow, then the left hand side is a candidate where it should go, because this blue will go here. Just imagine this blue moving from here to here like this. If you move it like this, the yellow will come to the top and the blue will fix in the bottom. But you cannot do it like this because you will distort the center. So what you need to do is you need to follow the algorithm that I'm going to tell you, or the formula, or the move. But keep in mind that this is not the piece that goes up, rather this piece comes up here. So this piece moves this way. So it's like this. It's either this movement or this movement. Either way, the yellow will come on the top if it is on in the bottom layer. So if you want to keep, for example, now you have seen that it is on the left, you need to move this position on the top. Then here is what you need to do. Keep it in such a way that this position, the face that you are having yellow, this is where you want to move it to the right. If you are going to move it to the left, move it to the right. If you want to move it to the left, for example, if you want to move from here to here, move it like this. So you keep it in such a way that you move it opposite direction of where you want the piece to move. And if this is the center edge that you want to move, and this center edge has to go to the left hand side, then you move the pyramid as it is to the right. If this is the center edge and you want to move it to this, move it to the right side. If you want to move it to the right up, then move it to the left hand side. Okay, so keep this in mind. Now the idea is this is in yellow, which should come here, which means this piece, the center edge should move from here to here, which is the top left. And since it is should move to the left hand side, I move the pyramid to the right. Okay, and I keep it like this. Now I use the formula for moving this piece. So this is your R. You have your R, okay, and since you have moved this R, you need to get this down, which is your F. This is your F. If you see this is your front, right? These three, imagine these three, the small pyramid to be F. And then do an R prime. And then do again a F prime. And then move it back. So what you have done is, you moved this piece from here to here, which is what you are seeing now. How did we do this? We move it, since it is moving to the left hand side, move it to the right and keep it like center. Imagine this to be a pyramid which has a face. This is your F, okay? This is your big F. And you need to move this. So what you do is, you move it to the right and secure this piece from here to here. Then move this piece down and then bring it back here and then move it back. So you are essentially moving this piece here, and this piece you are pushing it outside. So this piece goes down, and then when it comes down, this goes to the back side. Okay, so for now you are not bothered about this. You are bothered about this. Now bring it back. You got this. Now look at the other yellow. Where is it? So there is no yellow here, no two yellow here, right? So both of them are either red or blue. So look at the place where you have another yellow. Okay, so now you look at this is an yellow. Now look at this way and then see where this can go. For example, again look at this. If you have a green and yellow and you want to bring this, keep this in your perspective, and then you want to move from the back side to here, right? So what you do is, you just invert this pyramid and see from here you have, now you look at this way. Instead of moving this here, if it is here you can move it, right? If it is here, what you do is, you just move it to the place. It doesn't matter whether it is inverted, or you can rotate it, or you can do a reverse later. So what I would recommend is, if you have a position like this, let's say your aim is to get the yellow, the blue is already fixed, right? The blue side is fixed. Now this is red and this is green, and you want to bring the green and yellow here, red and yellow here. This is what you want to, right? Now look at either of them. You can look at a green and yellow and a red and yellow. So now here is the green, red and yellow. So if you want to have this moved to this place, what will happen is, this yellow will come here, which means the red will go inside. So it will be reverse. It will be a flip. Okay, and the same case here. If it is a green, and if I move this here up, it will be green coming up and yellow will come to the front side, which means for this yellow face, the green will be in this side and yellow. So you have no way of fixing it in one move. So what you need to do is, you need to look at fixing this by moving it twice, and I'll explain you in the next clip how we do this. Till then, take a small break.